Okay, let's go ahead and break this lick down. So this is basically the intro and the outro solo parts of Over the Mountain by Randy Rhoads. And what this is going to help you guys, especially for like the beginning players, is to kind of hear what the scale sounds like. So a lot of people, they have a rough time kind of memorizing the sound of certain scale tones, modes, and so forth. So what I like to do is I like to kind of dissect certain solos and songs to get an idea of what a particular mode and scale sounds like. This is going to be utilizing the C minor scale, which is great because pretty much everybody knows the major scale, C major scale, especially if you've ever played or ran through a piano with the white keys. It's all basically in C major, however you start it. So in the beginning, he has this all. If I was to fall back on the 3rd fret on the 5th string, that's C, the root. So if we were to play this in sequence, but before I do that, I should actually go through the minor scale and why this is so relevant. So to build a minor scale, so we have these notes. Let's first off go from major and then break it down to minor. So you have these 7 notes: the root, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7, and then the note right next to it is the 8th. So if you've paid attention to our tutorials in the past, you know about the power chords, the 1, 5, and the root, and right there, right? And then it utilizes the 5th. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So essentially with the minor, there's 3 flats. So what I'm referring to is the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th notes in the scale are going to be a half step down, or I always just 1 fret back, essentially. So from the scale, we got right there. So that's your 3rd now. It's essentially a flat 3rd. 4, 5, instead of your 6 right there, it's 1 back, so flat 6. And then instead of your 7 right there, you're going to go a half step, so flat 7, and then 8. If you were to actually keep the 7 neutral, you get that kind of harmonic minor Ingve kind of sound. And so we'll get to that in another episode. But essentially, those are the notes in minor. And so let's go ahead and break this down. So we have this kind of like sweep. You can sweep it, or you can try to alternate pick it. So you got whatever fingering works for you. And after that, I go back to the root, and I start off this kind of like 3-note per string ascending, kind of Paul Gilbert that transfers into like the Ingve ascending run. So this is where the Rhoads lick is good to kind of get you and your ears familiar, and get your ears familiar with the sound of the minor scale, right? So you got, that's the actual rhythm progression for the solo. So let's go into this. So you got these notes. Sorry, that's major. And then I repeat it right there, and then again, and then again. And then I start the ascending part. So within this, there are 2 strings that don't have the double pattern, and that's the start and then at the very end. So everything else right there as a double repetitive, basically, the 3 notes. So when you're going to the ascending part, you get this very ingve, and this is the initial pattern. So we've all seen them before. And it's cool because you can either alternate pick everything, or you can legato and hammer on. So these are the notes, and it's basically going in scale. Sorry, right there. And then bend on the 18th fret. And that basically concludes it. And the cool thing is, after you do that, you can actually repeat the same Randy Rhoads. So, a little sloppy. Let me try that one more time. So it's kind of cool. You go a whole octave up, and you use the ascending part to basically go up to that octave. So I'm going to play this super slow again for you guys. This is kind of a cool, like, double whammy Friday lesson for you. I was practicing with Conan, as you guys know, for the Ex Mortis set, so we really didn't have enough time to really record the episode, which is why we're giving you both episodes today. So let us know what you would like to see next, and hopefully we will see your requested lesson video in the next ones coming up. So until then, keep practicing and shred on.